What's up, everybody? So we are on our third and final expedition here on Isla Nublar. We searched just about everywhere where we done our species count to document how many dinosaurs were left after the catastrophe of the park. So you guys have basically seen all the places we've been on Isla Nublar to document the rest of the creatures. So we're basically on the last spot where dinosaurs would have ventured off to once they were left to fend for themselves. So we actually had the Rexy, we had her tracked down, but we lost her, and we do know she has a leg disease. So it would be very we would be, it'd be very helpful to her if we could actually find her. So we're gonna see if we can track her in this area, but so yeah, we're gonna continue our species count and see what else we can find in this last area on Isla Nublar. So yeah, let's see what we can find. So like I said, we did have, and on our way coming to this area, we had the Rex track, and based off what we've seen, she does have some type of leg disease or something like that. So we do plan on trying to cure her. We'll have to tranquilize her, but that's only if we can actually find her. So right off the bat, here we are on some Sinoceratops, whatever you may tend to call them. I believe it's Sinoceratops though. So we got a group of 3. And there seems to be a Stegosaurus in the back. So that's 3 Sinoceratops right off the bat. Don't want to get too... Okay, so 4 or 5. So 4 Sinoceratopsians right off the back. I don't want to get too close because these guys will defend their territory. See, I believe they were about to run at me. So just took a picture of 5 Sinoceratops. We have 2 Stygimolochs. So Stygimolochs numbers seem to be doing okay. We got 3 Stegosauruses in the back. Oh crap. Here's a Proceratosaurus, and the Sinoceratops seems to be trying to attack our Jeep. So let me get that Proceratosaurus real quick. So earlier in the first species document that we did, we only found 1 Proceratosaurus. So that's pretty interesting that we just found another. So anyways, as far as these Stegosauruses go, here's 2 right here. That's 2 along with Stegosaurus number seems to be doing really high. Is this a sleeping Gallimimus or is this a dead one? So I believe this is a dead Gallimimus we have right here. So this is actually the first Gallimimus we've seen on the species document. But okay, so hold on, I'm trying to get everything into the picture. So we have another Proceratosaurus. So that's 2 Proceratosaurus we just found. And an additional 3 Stegosauruses along with 2 Dryosauruses running in the background. And let me get out the way because I do believe the Stegosaurus has plans on trying to attack me. So yeah, we just got that 3 additional Stegosauruses, and here's the one we had earlier along with another Sinoceratops. So that's like 6 Sinoceratops and 4 Stegosaurus, and 2 Dryosauruses all in the same area with 2 Proceratosauruses and 3 Stygimolochs. So this area seems to be thriving pretty well, which is very interesting. So we're gonna see if there's any more heavily armored. Oh, hold on, wait. So that's a 3rd Stygimoloch. So 3 Stygimolochs in this area. We're gonna see if there's any more heavily armed herbivores in this area. So that's pretty interesting. So we got at least 5 Stegosauruses and 5 Sinoceratops with 3 Stygimolochs, 2 Dryosauruses, and 2 Proceratosauruses, and 1 dead Galli. That's the first Gallimimus that we've seen on our species count that we've been doing. So hopefully there's more that we can document. Anyways, so let me see, what do we got over here? Okay, so right off the bat in this little proximity we have 3 Parasaurolophus. So I guess it's safe to say, hold on, what? Get a little bit closer. I guess it's safe to say that Parasaurolophus are basically thriving all over this island, which is very interesting. Wait, 4. There's another one further in the back. So 4 Parasaurolophus. That is pretty decent to see. So only carnivores that we've seen so far is 2 Proceratosauruses. Okay, so we're gonna come right up on this. Seem to be, hold on, wait. Okay, so we have a carnivore that we have not documented yet. It seems to be a fully grown Suchomimus, a yellowish green with black spots in color. So we've seen other Spinosaurid species such as the Baryonyx. So yeah, we're gonna get another picture real quick. Here's a carnivore feeder that we're plans to build in this area. So yes, we got a Suchomimus and Baryonyx on this island. So that brings us, you know, just one Suchomimus. Okay, so we have two Diplodocus. So Diplodocus seem to be taking refuge on all parts of the island as well. So that is pretty interesting to say. So Diplodocus are doing really good on Isla Nublar. We're just gonna circle this little area real quick before we expand on the rest of the proximity. So we have another Stegosaurus. Seems to have ventured off away from the herd. We're going to document that real quick. So that's like 6 Stegos. The Sinoceratops and Stegosauruses are doing pretty high in numbers. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to get ready to turn around. I just want to make sure we had that little part covered, since once I left the operations of base, I headed straight to the right where all those armored herbivores were. So we have a Suchomimus in the area, basically might be claiming this territory. Suchomimuses can be very territorial. At the time I was not working for Engine, so I don't know how many were cloned, but we just seen one, so that is very interesting. So we're just going to continue searching the rest of the island. We want to be careful. We don't know, you know, what could pop up out of anywhere. The weather is appearing to be clearing up, which is, you know, good for us. Because the clearer the weather, the more species we might be able to see. Gonna take a quick look real quick, see if I see anything moving. You know, usually when I do this, I'm always being attacked by dinosaurs, so I just want to get a quick view of the area to make sure, you know, everything is, you know, a-okay. These Diplodocus, I know we've documented these Diplodocuses already, but they are very beautiful. Seem to be a brownish in color, which I believe is a different variation than the clones we've seen on the other parts of Isla Nublar. Anyways, okay, what do we have right here? So we have a dead Suchomimus. So there were 2 Suchomimuses. So we can't document this as being alive. We can only document it as being, well, we can't document it at all. We take pictures just to know what's dead or not, and you know, we can only make assumptions on what might have killed it. But like I said, Suchomimuses are very territorial. They seem to be the biggest carnivores in this proximity on the island, so I believe that it was over, you know, a fight over territory. So only one surviving Suchomimus we've documented so far on this island, so might be a mating couple somewhere else, I don't know. Hard to say. Here's the Suchomimus, the other one we documented, so 9 times out of 10, I'm just going to say it was a fight over territory. So I don't really know how aggressive Suchomimus can get, so we're not gonna wait and find out, of course. But so yeah, we're just cruising around. Okay, so we appear to have some Gallimimuses. We're gonna hurry up and catch up with them. That's 2, another Stygimoloch, so that's a 4th Stygimoloch, I believe, a 4th Stygimoloch, along with 2 Gallimimuses. Like I said, we can't document whatever the dinosaurs that are dead. Okay, hold on, wait. So it appears we have a galley sleeping, so that's 3 Gallimimuses. So Gallimimuses numbers should be pretty high. So I don't think, unless there's more. I mean, there's only one way to find out. Gallimimuses usually stay in big herds unless they get split up. Yeah, unless they get split up by carnivores. So that's the of course the heavily heavily armored herbivore area that we were just in. So there's no need for me to go over there and see what I can document. But it's a Dryosaurus. We did document these Dryosauruses already because it's the same three, the same three Dryosauruses that we documented. Or at least I believe it was 3. Might have been 2. Don't mind the music that's playing in the truck. So we've only encountered 3 Gallimimuses, which is not good because Gallimimuses are known to stay in huge herds. So I don't really know what that's all about. Hold on, wait. We seem to be coming up on some creatures, some species. Okay, that's a 4th galley. About to be going to sleep, and we got 2 Centenosauruses. So we got a 4th Gallimimus and 2 Centenosauruses. And further back, okay, so we got a 3rd Centenosaurus. We're going to take that picture again. And further back seems to be a Parasaurolophus, which would make the 3rd Parasaurolophus. Oh, crap. Hang on. So it appears to be many species in this area. Brachiosauruses are everywhere. Okay, so right off the bat, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Brachies all in one area, so Brachiosauruses are doing extremely well. So we're going to document that real quick, and they seem to be taking refuge amongst, well, it's probably the other way around. The Hadrosaurus are taking refuge amongst them, you know, they're pretty big, so it can be a lot of cover. So we have another Centosaurus we're going to take a picture of, along with 4 Parasaurolophus, so we're going to document that too. Parasaurolophus are doing real good. The numbers are already at least like 8 that we've documented in this part of the island. We have maybe a 4th or 5th Centenosaurus. And there appears to be more Centenosauruses behind those Brachies, so we're going to try to get over there. Oh yeah, so these guys are doing very, very well. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 Centenosauruses right there. So that's like at least, okay, here's an 8th. There's another Parasaurolophus. We're going to document that real quick. That brings our Parasaurolophus count to at least around 9. And our Centosaurus count to at least around, like, I think around 9 or 10 as well. Here is, so these guys are thriving very well. Centosauruses were only on Isla Nublar North. Parasaurolophuses were everywhere. That's 2 more. That brings the count to around like 11. And another Centosaurus brings the count to around like maybe 10. So yeah, these guys are doing pretty well. Hold on. So we have 2 more Centosaurus. We're going to go ahead and document those real quick. That's a count to around at least like 13. So Parasaurolophus and Centosaurus seems to be staying in group around with a herd of at least 7 Brachies. So Brachiosauruses are doing pretty good. Here is another Centosaurus, so that brings our count to around at least 14 Centosauruses. So they are thriving very well. So, and here's another Parasaurolophus. So Parasaurolophus and Centosauruses are doing very good. Sadly, the Gallimimuses aren't. I've only documented at least like 4 or 5. So this seems to be the main water hole on this part of Isla Nublar. Here's 2 more Parasaurolophus. So that brings the count to around like maybe 14. I don't want to really get lost in numbers. Like I always say, we do review. There's Rexy. Okay, hold on, wait, hold on. I literally just got caught off guard. I was not expecting to see Rexy, but then again, it does make sense since this is an area where the Hadrosaurs are at, and Tyrannosaurus Rexes are known to you know, hunt Hadrosaurs a lot. So we have documented the Tyrannosaurus Rex finally. Like I said, we have tracked her, so it would make sense that she would be over here, and she's giving our vehicle chase. So she does have a wounded leg. We noticed when we tracked her. Well, we lost track of her, but when we was tracking her, we noticed she had a wounded leg. So what we're going to do is, see, she seems to be following us. She's giving us the chase. So obviously, you know, Tyrannosaurus Rexes Tyrannosaurus Rex is known to be aggressive, and Rexy, as you can see, is very aggressive. So she's giving us the chase, but we need to tranquilize her so we can heal that leg. So this is pretty risky to do. We lost sight of her though. That Tyrannosaurus Rex really took me off guard, you guys. So as you know, Isla Nublar is only home to one Rex, and Rexy seems to be doing well as far as getting, you know, along throughout the day, but she has a wounded leg, and it could be from some type of disease or anything, and she seems to stay in this territory with the Hadrosaur, so they are aware of her being here. Otherwise they would, you know, spread out more along the island. So we're gonna try and tranquilize her from this distance. So we don't want to cause any harm to her. She's gonna run, but she's gonna fall. Okay, was that not enough? Okay, now we're gonna have to chase her. So this has gone into a wild goose chase. We have to heal that leg. We want, like I said, we want our dinosaurs to continue thriving here. We don't want to kill them or in any way. Well, you know, we're giving her the chase now. This is pretty scary. And now she's frightening all the Hadrosaurus. Okay, so we're gonna have to get steady so we can get a clear shot, if we can get her to be still, that is. And we also have to be careful because this area is filled with Hadrosaurus. We just want to heal her leg, that is all. Okay, so we're gonna, if she can sit still. Ugh. Guys, you have to forgive me for my aim, but at the same time, we have to be very careful. This is, oh my god, hold on. If I can get her out into the mainland, like away from these trees. Hold on. I don't know if the bullets might wear off. Okay, this is very risky. Like I said, this is very dangerous and risky. We need to get her out of this little area. Just gonna give another shot. See, the sedates are wearing off. Alright, so guys, we have Rexy tranquilized now, so now we're gonna take a look at that foot that appears to be wounded. Okay, so yes, it seems she has some type of disease that infected her foot. So we want to like I said, we want to heal that real quick. As far as her dental records, but as far as her teeth go, she's doing pretty decent with teeth. Some are smaller than others, so it appears she might have lost some along the way and they grew back. We don't want to keep her tranquilized for too long though. So as you can see, she is fully grown and she is doing very well. Fully grown Tyrannosaurus Rex, and we did track her down. The only way we knew that her leg was messed up because how she was walking on it, and it was oozing. So of course it can heal naturally, but it can slow her down, and eventually, you know, she'll stop being able to chase certain prey and she'll die, and we don't want that for Rexy. So what we're shooting in her now is medicine that will heal the leg over time, over a course of 72 hours, and this will you know, allow her to be better. So she will wake up. The sedate will wear off around, let me see, maybe around 30 minutes. So, you know, 30 minutes is enough time for basically that medicine to kick in as it is, and you know, basically heal her. So as far as the brachy's go, like I mentioned, there were at least 7 of them, but this appears to be another 5 right here, additional 5. So we're gonna document that real quick. So brachy's are doing very well. Here's another galley. One thing these Hadrosaurs don't have to worry about now is a Tyrannosaurus Rex hunting them for, I guess, 30 minutes. But in this area, it's high on Hadrosauruses. High on Hadrosauruses such as Centosauruses and Parasaurolophus. So Parasaurolophus is a species that we've seen all over Isla Nublar, so they have done very well as far as, you know, populating. So we're gonna give the island one more go around, or this little proximity of the island one more go around. I believe that's a Parasaurolophus that we've already documented, because there were 3 in this area away from the additional 15 or maybe 16 that we just counted. Like I said, I will rewatch this documented footage over to make sure everything is our counts are very you know, accurate. Watch out for that Sinoceratops. So this is the group of Stegosauruses and Sinoceratops that we've already documented. Like I said, we're just going to give this island, this proximity one more go around. So basically, like I said, we've documented just about, this is like one of the last areas where dinosaurs may have ventured off to. So we've documented just about everything here. Here's that Suchomimus from earlier. And as you can see, it's probably aware of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. So it's not going to go nowhere near it where the Hadrosaurs are, because, you know, that would take it into, it doesn't want to do any battle with the Tyrannosaurus Rex, put it like that. But like I said, we've documented just about everything here on Isla Nublar. We're going to do the counts later and basically tell you what the counts were. And like I said, I really want to take you guys on this trip, and I enjoyed taking you guys on this trip, and I basically owed this to you guys because I was away for 4 months, and you know, I've been working for Ingen over the past 4 going on 5 months, and we have a lot in store. Like, it's not over because we've documented just about all the species here on Isla Nublar. We have a lot in store. So once I show you guys, like I said, I'm going to do a separate quick documentary of all the species we've basically documented on Isla Nublar and how their numbers are basically doing, and I'm going to have a big announcement to make in that separate documentary. So I believe we searched this proximity very well. We've healed the Tyrannosaurus Rex, which was our main objective here today, so we're going to head back to base of operations. So yeah, like I said, once I tell you guys how many species we basically documented, I will be having a basically a huge announcement to make that you guys are indeed going to love. So to summarize everything up, like we do at the end of all our species counts, as far as they're playing their music really loud, so I'm just gonna go over here. As far as Sinoceratopsians go, we counted at least maybe six. As far as Stegosauruses, we documented at least maybe 7 or 5. Let me think. Galleys, we only counted at least like maybe 4 or 5, which is very bad for Gallimimus's numbers. Dryasauruses, we documented at least 4. Stygimolochs, we documented at least 4 or 5. Proceratosaurus, we documented at least 3. Diplodocus, we documented at least 2. Brachiosauruses, we documented at least maybe 12 or 11, which is a lot for Brachiosauruses, so their numbers are doing pretty high. We documented only 1 Rex. Of course, there's only 1 Rex on Isla Nublar, which is Rexy. We documented 1 Suchomimus, another dead one, but it's safe to say that it's only 1 left. Let me see. Are we missing anything? The Centosauruses and Parasaurolophus are probably the highest number of species on this island, with at least 12 and 15 in this area. Maybe 15 from both species. Did we document anything else? So yeah, I don't think we documented anything else. I do believe that is the only only species on this part of the island. Of course, species are always moving around, so never know what might pop up. But this was our last species document on Isla Nublar. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I was very happy and very pleased to take you guys on that trip, because like I said, I owed that to you guys. So once we sum up in a separate little recorded footage of how many species we documented, we're gonna do a I'm gonna have a big announcement to make. So thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys later in that video.